Okay, so Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Welcome to Shupravat Sydney's live show. And today's topic is reflective discussion on media workshops. So, you know that Shupravat Sydney has organized a media workshop, series of media workshops in the last month. So, there were 6 different sessions. And we had many media community personnel, community leaders, and from different media outlets. They actually helped Shuprabhat Sydney to organize that. And our today's session, particularly, is to get feedback and also to reflect how did you go, how did we do, and how can we, what are the areas of improvement. Today, with me, we have Mr. Yüksel Sifçi, President of Turkish Media Limited. We have Mr. Hanif Bismi, Ambassador of Peace and President of Multicultural Eid Festival. We have Ziad Al Daud, Ambassador of Community Engagement Officer, Islamic Charity, and Syed Atikil Hassan, Editor in Chief, International Tribune, and Community Leader. We also have Rafiq Hussain, the most popular radio channel, 92.1 FM. So he is the chairman of that 2M FM. So let's welcome everybody. I'm bringing them all together now. And let's say Assalamu alaikum to all. Hello. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. How are you today?
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, dear brothers, this is an opportunity for us to actually have a quick discussion. How did we go? We know that everyone, you all either were MC of one of the sessions or a number of sessions, or acted as chair of the session, and also helped Shupravat Sydney, Abdullah Yusuf, the chief editor, helped him to organize the event. And also, journalists from your media and your community also actually participated. And I believe that they gave you some feedback. So all this together, we are now going to discuss how did we go, and also we'll try to identify some areas of improvement. So first of all, some very quick response session. In the quick response sessions, what we are going to do, I'm going to ask a question, and then I'm going to get very quick feedback and quick response from you, like a single word or couple of word, like say for example, uh, like how would you describe the event, the media workshops, and then probably next question will be like what were the best part you liked, and then next, what is the area you believe we can improve. So first we will go like quick response session one by one. I will call out your name, and after finishing that quick response session, then we will go to detailed feedback and identifying our areas of improvement. Is that fine? Just
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this session a bit more interactive. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. So my first question, in a single word or in couple of words, how would you actually describe the media workshop that Shuprabhat Sydney organized? First, brother Yüksel Sifçi.
I think it was excellent. It was much needed for all of us.
Excellent. Thank you. Mr. Hanif Bismi.
Excellent opportunity.
Thank you
It's
very
a two
much.
words.
Thank you. Syed Atikul Hassan.
It was very productive exercise, being the first one, and I think we should continue doing these type of. It's needed in the community.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Syed Atikul Hassan. Rafiq Hussain.
Yes, Dr. Shibli, I will say it was very beneficial and relevant.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Brother Rafiq Hussain is driving at this moment. So, dear viewers, unfortunately, I mean, we can't see his video. Now, dear viewers and dear participants, everybody, what I'm doing now, I am going to just 1 second, probably. We got uh, two other participants with us, which I haven't noticed before. Ziad Al Daud, Brother Ziad Al Daud, and Brother Zia Ahmed, Managing Director of AMAST, Australian Muslim Times. And Brother Zia, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. How are you, everyone?
We
Assalamu
can't,
alaikum.
we
How are
can't
you?
hear.
Thank you. So sorry about that. Like, sorry to keep you waiting. This is my first time operating Stream Ear. So yeah, probably didn't notice you before that you were waiting at the backstage. So what I'm doing, everybody who are viewing it now, and also the participants, I'm actually going to the Facebook of Shuprabhat Sydney, and I can see the live stream going on, and I'm sharing it to my uh, Facebook. I'm sharing to my Facebook so that my friends do not miss this particular event. So you all can actually do that so that your friends can also don't miss this opportunity. So, well, yes, done, I believe. Now, my next question. Sorry, Brother Zia, are you here? And Brother Ziad El Daud. Our first question was, how would you describe the media workshop, the event that took place in single word or in couple of words? How would you describe, Mr. Ziad El Daud?
It was great. Something we need for the community.
Excellent, thank you. Brother Zia Ahmed, how would you describe it? Sorry, you are on mute, I guess. We
I'm not
okay.
able.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Brother Zia, yeah, now we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Look, it was very informative.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much, Brother Zia. Brother Zia looks like in a very comfortable situation in this cold weather. I can see, and I'm missing it. Thank you very much. It's reminding me that it's weather is very cold. Thank you very much. Now, the next question is, which part particularly you like the most? Again, quick response, and we will respond in either single or couple of words. Now I start from Sayed Atiq. Which part you like the most?
Actually, because I was only engaged in my session, which was the session number 5, and it was interesting, though it was a broad topic. And I considered as the first time we all are having this type of workshop. So it was a lengthy topic, but we have covered many things and we contributed our views as well, our experience as well, and knowledge as well. So it was very, I believe the participant would like that session, and it was very interesting, and we should be doing these type of subjects, though the subject were very broad. Yeah.
Excellent. So, which part did you like the most? Single or couple of or three, four words? Mr. Hanif Bismi.
It's very hard to say which one I don't like it. In fact, 6 of them was excellent, and particularly the legal aspect of journalism, media, and the law, which is really, really new, and it gave me lots of information. And overall, we would like to, go and ponder more into each subject again. But it's overall is excellent, and all 6 workshops was more useful than one each other. So you can't. It's very difficult to say which one is better than the other one.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you very much. And not
I
only the
still, I
session,
still
like
keep that document with me.
yeah, not only the session. I was thinking about especially like which avenues or which parts, kind of like okay. So any comment actually? Okay, brother Yuxel Sifchi.
Look, like the other brother said, they're all good, but I think for me, defamation, the fine line on defamation.
Defamation thing. Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, brother Zia Ahmed.
Well, as everybody said, all the sessions were excellent and all the speakers were really good. There was a lot of new information from everyone. I think the UTS academics, they gave us some good insight for us community media people, giving us some professional information and advice regarding how to manage community media. I think that was very useful for me.
Excellent. Yeah, thank you very much, brother Zia. Now, brother Ziad El Daud, yes, which part did you like the most?
Well, I cannot add anything more. I agree with all of you. All the sessions was very good and excellent, well managed. But I still remember the first one when we had Catriona. She was talking about the community's media and how does it play a role in the existing framework. It was very beneficial and I like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, brother Rafiq Hussein, which part did you like the most?
Yeah, brother Shibli, look, I think they were all quite good, and it's very hard to differentiate between all of them. But I guess, for us being a community radio station, which is probably a bit different to some of the other, our colleagues here in the group, you've got newspapers, you've got stations and stuff. But collectively, I think for us, it was all relevant, I'll have to say. And all beneficial. Like, it's very hard to pick one out, to be honest with you.
Okay. Now, thank you, brother Rafiq. Now we are going to actually talk about overall discussion and also identifying the areas where we can improve next time. So yes, this time, first I would like to invite Brother Yüksel Sifşi, President of Turkish Media Limited. So my question to you will also be like how the participants, particularly your journalists from your community, did you get any feedback from them? How did they like, all of the sessions? And also like in future, if you do this from your media, if you organize it, how would you actually like to see it in future?
Look, personally, I benefited a lot out of it, and I'm sure my team was no different to you. I know some of them are already joined in it and listened to all the lectures. For me, it was the first. One of the thanks so much for putting a show on. I think we should have more of these down the future, and maybe go over some topics again, or even new topics, just to refresh your memories.
Okay, thank you. It's great to hear from you. So now I'm going to Brother Ziad Al Daud. Brother Ziad Al Daud, the same question to you, and also like if you can
Look,
tell us.
my concern,
Yes.
my concern was about timing of each presentation. I thought time was limited. We need more time because the presentations was very quick. Presenters, I think they can give us more information, but because time was limited, they tried to minimize and be quick as much as they can to give us like the headlines And at the same time, people who participated, I think they had a lot of questions, and those questions can be benefited for all of us. So I think in the future, if we can either like make it more than 1 hour, or make it like more days in order to cover more information.
Okay, no, that's great. Thank you very much for that. So, what do you think? Like, I mean, it was 1 hour session. So, do you reckon that we should have actually, I mean, allocated more than 1 hour per session? Yeah, Ziaur. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
either
think
like
that
if we
more
can
than
make
one
it
hour
like
it should
more than
be
1 hour,
longer?
or if we can divide it. Yeah.
Okay, or if we can divide it. All right. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you very much. So um, now, what is your thought, Brother Zia Ahmed?
Look, I think that given the time frame, you guys did a superb job. You didn't have much time to organize it, but the topic were very appropriately chosen, and everything was meticulously organized, technical wise as well. And I think that 1 hour was sufficient. I believe that more than 1 hour, I think so with this busy lifestyle, when we are having functions now globally, which we need to attend almost every day,
Yes.
on these meetings for more than 1 hour. So I think 1 hour was short and sweet, and I think it was just perfect. I'm very satisfied that all the sessions were very well done, and the timing was good as well. That it was on Friday nights and Sunday nights, when people
Mhm.
have a little more relaxing time. 6 to 7. The only thing was that it came uh, between our meal time, so the timing maybe adjusted a little bit. Maybe after 7:30 or something. 6 to 7 was a little bit, in between meal times. But otherwise, I think it was very well done. Very well done. I'm very impressed the way you guys did it in such a short period, and it's a unique first time. I mean, I've never seen such workshops on community media organized before at all. So it was just perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. I mean, couldn't thank you more, Brother Zia Ahmed, one of the most senior media personality, and he had been working on the media area for really long with Australasian Muslim Times and its contribution. I believe that if we can actually continue to do this sort of workshop, we can actually encourage our future generation as well. Now,
Sure.
I'm actually going to ask Mr. Hanif Bismi, what do you think? What is your opinion about timing? Because, yeah, some of the discussions already mentioned about timing, and on those areas probably we can improve. Or so, what is your thought about this particular area?
What do you mean timing? The time period?
One point, like Brother Zia Ahmed mentioned, that it's a dinner time, number one, and Brother Ziad Al Dawood mentioned that 1 hour was probably too short, whereas Brother Zia Ahmed says no, it was sweet and short and perfect. So,
Yeah,
yeah, we are
yeah.
kind of
Timing for me, 6 o'clock was fine, and 6 to 7. And as Brother Zia said, sweet and short is better than more than 1 hour. 1 hour is perfect, and timing even 6 to 7 or 7 to 8 is perfect for me. And and it was in a consistently in a six program conducted in a consistent way, so we don't miss any connectivity, because each one of the workshop is connected to other one. So in a span of a few couple of weeks time, it's all done, which is great. Otherwise, if it's once a week, then it will take a long time. And timing is correct, and 1 hour is excellent. And for me, it's not a problem. 6 o'clock, and especially these days, Maghrib finish before Maghrib, before 6 o'clock. So all good timing was very good.
Excellent. That's a good feedback. Syed Atikul Hassan, what's your thought on that?
Look, you always learn when you do any event. So you obviously organizers and particularly you would have learned many things, and uh, the improvements, refinements will come. But as far as what we achieve and what needed to achieve, it depends upon whom you are focusing. Are you focusing the media associates, the people who are working in the media, or the people who wants to work in the media, or we are focusing on our readers or viewers, and looking into viewers and readers, analyze what the community needed in the media, what the community expects from us. So these are very lengthy and broad topics. I think the topics were good, speakers were good, but because it's very each session itself needed a full workshop or maybe a couple of days, because when we say about media, it's a very broad word, broad name, broad area, broad field. So if we target one specific particular topic, that might take a couple of days to finish if you give a freedom to the speakers um, and the participant more time to interact on a one particular topic, which uh, which target to the particular audience, as well as the people who are delivering the topic. So what I would advise you next time, maybe if you focus on more specific topic, one topic, like for this one, you have 6 sessions, so you have six topics. And if you see, each topic could have a full workshop involving involving more than one speakers on the topic. That will give ease to the speakers as well, because in my session I was looking that the speaker uh, was for the speaker it was very hard to summarize everything. That's why he's going in different ways and coming back and going different ways, and then he had to finish in 40 minutes. So that's my opinion, my opinion as well, and I have experience as well in the past that media topic, when we talk about it, should be very specific and give a more time for the participant to talk freely and engage the other people as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Syed Atiq Al Hassan. Brother Rafiq Hussain, what's your thought on this?
Brother, I think look, I think 1 hour is fine for a presenter. I mean, or 50 minutes to an hour, I think is okay. But I think we fell short at the end on question time. So I thought the time that you took from switching over, say, from MC to chair towards the end, and then obviously you had to account for awarding the best question. All that sort of took time, for each person to speak, and then for individuals to interact and ask questions. So I think more question time would have been beneficial.
More questions then exactly, yeah. Brother Rafiq, we also got similar feedback from the participants. With the participants, we had another feedback session last week, and in future also we are going to actually organize a few more sessions like this, so that we can actually get input and do better. So very last question to all of you. We are almost towards the end of today's discussion, and I believe that we have covered most of the areas. Now I would like to actually get your opinion, that is, what we can do differently, what we can do better in future, particularly to encourage our community journalism, to encourage our next generation, include them, and also promote this community journalism, like as you can see that the UTS academic also mentioned the like participation from any other communities in the mainstream journalism is kind of like 10 to 15%, not no more than that. So that's also another question, that is how can we actually contribute, because if we can, I believe that if we can strengthen our community media, if we can create more journalists, if we can create more media workers, more even radio workers and also TV workers, then probably we can contribute more to the mainstream media things. So sorry, that's my question actually. May I now start from Brother Rafiq Hussain? So with this question, what is your thought? What is your advice? What is your suggestion? And what actually you are doing? Because you are doing a massive job with a big media outlet. Yeah. Brother Rafiq, you are on mute actually. Okay.
I think he's not there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Might be. Okay. So we will wait for Brother Rafiq to come back. In the meantime, if I can actually go back to Brother Yuxel Sifshi.
Look, I think all the topics were really good. I think before we do the next one, maybe we should, or you guys should send a message like this, and we get on board on a channel like this, and we all say what we want to get a lecture on and get everyone's views. That way, it's targeted, and everyone benefits more out of it.
Okay.
So if you ask each individual brother what they would like to get a lecture on, and then we combine them and we see which is the best ones moving forward, and I think that will be more beneficial. In the interim, I'm sorry, but I have to go somewhere else. I have to say salam alaikum if that's okay with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Brother Yuxel Sifshi, President at Turkish Media Limited, has been working a lot in community media. Thank you for your participation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Now I'm going with the same question, and I'm going to ask one of the most senior person among us who has been working in this area for long. Brother Zia Ahmed, how long have you been working in this media sector?
Well, I've been sort of writing and publishing magazines and newsletters and all that for almost 40 years. But as far as the newspaper Amist is concerned, we started in 1991 as a multilingual newspaper. And then we restarted 7 years ago only in English language Amist. So that has been my sort of profile. Now, I think one more thing I want to point out that these workshops you guys conducted, I think although you are representing mainly the Bangladeshi newspaper or Bangladeshi community, but the way you managed to get a diverse group of people, lecturers, chairpersons, and MCs.
Yes.
From a variety of, which is really fantastic. And at the same time, I would also commend you that you managed to get a very respectable number of participants. I think that at some stage they were up to 100 people. And again, those people were from diverse backgrounds as well, from different ethnic communities, from different medias, and you conducted and respected them. And this is really a credit to you that you brought some diversity to your workshops. So that is, I wanted to point that out as well. Now, I think that I did point out that UTs with the UTS academics that it would be really good if they conducted some short-term programs and short-term courses for community media people who have been working, who are in the senior positions and have been working more as volunteers in the community media, where we can get exposed to professional journalism through the UTS short courses. At the same time, we can also have some face-to-face meetings and dialogues with the mainstream editors and academics, and we can exchange ideas. They can understand our views, and we can learn from them. So some of these face-to-face workshops and meetings at UTS, where the mainstream journalists and community journalists can come together, and we can really learn from each other and tell our problems and learn from them and the issues. So that dialogue, I think, will be very important in the future.
Inshallah, inshallah. Very good comment. Thank you very much, Brother Zia Ahmed. And we all pray for your good health. And may Allah give you good health. And also, because there are lots to contribute still to the community journalism. And inshallah, we will be praying,
Thank you.
continue to pray for you. Brother Syed Atiq, what is your
Yeah.
thought on this? Brother
Uh,
Syed Atiq, as you know already, not only a media personnel, but also, he is the organizer of Chandrat Festival and Halal Expo. And at the same time, he is involved very much in journalism and community media things. Brother Syed Atiq, how do you manage all of this together?
Look, because these are time-based activities, the events, so it only once in a year, and with the team, I have a good team, so we have different jobs. So my job is managing those workers and people who are involved in it, and couple of them are from my family, so they have experience, and we easily manage now because over the period of time we have been doing this. So the other thing is, because it's all about community engagements, so because I have been involved in the community uh, through the newspaper we started in 1997, and then also involved in the community by organizing the events. So if you see, the audience are same, the clients are same. So one are with the events, with the entertainment events, or cultural events, other is with the media. So it help dealing with the people because they know you. The other your question was, what was your question, how we can get benefit?
How
Can you
we
repeat?
can actually encourage our next generation
Yes.
and engage
Look,
them.
if we, because when we talk about the ethnic media, or media, multicultural media, the issue is, this is generally treated as a volunteer work. Ethnic media, and brother Zia knows, and I knows, and brother Abdullah knows, we have been involved in print media as well. This is all volunteer work, and you can't make this for your living, so it's very complication, and you have to be well organized to run your life. You have to earn your money for your own living. Same time, you have to do this as a community work. So this community newspapers are basically a community services rather than a professional media person, where you do your work and you get your salary, or your work, your contracting work, and this is your for your living as well. That's why it's very challenging. But you have to be crazy enough to do this job, to pay. Sometimes you have to pay expense from your pocket, but you enjoy it. So if we focus on the community issues, um, and there are common issues on the multicultural level, if we focus on those, um, uh, obviously you learn a lot, first of all, and the you make your credibility in the community by providing them the informative information, as far as the opinionated articles as well to educate them. So it's a very broad things. You have to
Broad
focus
thing,
in
yeah.
one area. Yes.
That's right. Yeah. No, thank you very much, Sayyid Atiq. You have been doing a great job in the community, and we believe that I mean together we can actually benefit better our
Yep.
next generation. So
Yep.
I'm moving to Brother Ziad El Daoud. As you already know, that he is Ambassador of Peace, Community Engagement Officer of Islamic Charity, and he has been doing a lot actually. So, Brother Ziad, if you didn't miss the question was how can we encourage and engage our next generation in community journalism and media activities where we are lacking the most.
Well, well, look, when we talk about next generation, that means we're talking about our kids, our youth, our like our youth who born here in Australia. So this youth has different views than our views because
Welcome to Sajeeb.
they think in other way. They've been studying in Australia. They have been going to different universities, and everyone is specialized in a certain area. So to encourage them and to make them be part of this work in the community, they have to know what is going on in the community and what is the benefit to be part of this community, not concentrating on his own work in his life. Because they need to know that this community is depending on them. This community is depending on their efforts in the future. They need to know that they're gonna be leading the work in the community in the future, and they are the next generation who is gonna be responsible to represent this community, and to give them the sort of feeling and encouraging them to be part of this work. You have to give them responsibilities and give them some part of work to be actually doing on the ground and see how it reflects on the community and see how does it reflects on them as a member of the community. So give them work and be part of the work and take part in the community medias like radios, like FM, the encouraging volunteers. As Sayyid Atiq al-Hassan is saying and the brother Zia is saying, they have volunteers, even in what Hanif Bismi is saying, like about multicultural Eid festival, they depending on volunteers. So when we give them the responsibility and we give them tasks to hold and take on the ground, I think that will be good for them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Brother Ziadul Dawood. Now, Mr. Hanif Bismi, as you know, viewers, Mr. Hanif Bismi, an ambassador of peace, Universal Peace Federation Sydney, and President Multicultural Eid Festival and Fair. He also has been engaged in many activities and community activities and contributing a lot. Mr. Hanif Bismi, yes, the question
Yes,
to you.
yes, brother Sayyid Atiqullah said, we all doing in voluntary base. It's not our living, so it's got its own challenges and it's got its own limitation. But as again, say the Atiqullah said, it's all our time management after our normal job to live. So it is very challenging. Actually, it's a voluntary and a contribution towards the community. And I have to say that my inspiration is Brother Zia, who's my extended family member. And that's why we all call him Bhaijaan, means big brother. And he inspired me a lot especially in the media writing and things. So I have to thankful. And same time with Mr. Atiqullah, and we worked very closely in several platforms, and he also encouraged me many years ago to come up to the community activism. So this then we started our own like 5 News only recently, like a couple of years time. So and my own show, Honey Business Show. So it's all say that Tigul Hassan put in a great word. You have to be crazy enough to do this, because sometimes time and money. Sometimes we put from our own pocket, lots of things. But it's like a fee. Two things. One thing is feasibility. Second thing, because of our love for our own community. Because if you don't do it, nobody going to do it. So we have to start it. Then only next generation will get some inspiration. Since I came to Australia 33 years ago, I have seen that brother Ziaur, Mahamud was doing this. So I go to his house and typing for things. Those time is not technologically that well. So we supported, and I get the inspiration. And that's how what I am doing, my sons or new generation will see what I am doing. So it can transition to the inspiration. That's only we can do. And of course, this umbrella organization now is became Brother Sibli Abdullah and Brother Senior Abdullah, Janab Senior. They're actually inspiring and making it as an umbrella or coming collectively, all the community together, all the community media and the journalists, activists in a campaign form. And inshallah, we'll forward this in a more united, so young people can inspire from that. It means you're not a lonely fighter for the community. You have a collective platform to do it. So these kind of things, and this very encouraging that we are all in the same mentality, people on the same platform. And I'm grateful that you gather all people together and talking to each other and making an opportunity to talk. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Brother
Thank
Shibli,
you.
I want to add further. Thanks, Hanif Bismi. He actually, pointed out one thing which actually I just also want to add this. Taking the opportunity at the end of this workshop and as a conclusive discussions and thoughts we have achieved from this a long workshop, that there is a need to our communities or multicultural community for to have a very strong voice of multicultural community. Now, for that thing, because we are now have worked together finally, and credit goes to Super newspaper and Shibli, brother Abdullah as well. So we now look into practically what we can do to attract the new generation of our multicultural society, people from Arabic community, people from Bangladeshi community or Pakistani community, Indian community, and mainly on the new generation, and come out with a program where we people who have worked for a long time in different role and engaged with the community to discuss the community issues and issues of the current affairs, including our issues, which where we are looking to the government. And there are sometimes things comes up that, like, we are going through the pandemic. This is a very great example. All of us, in a different capacity, small or bigger, we have contributed and help the community, providing information or helping people, needy people, financially and all. If we have a platform where we can sit down and discuss in these times where we can say it's a very hard time and testing time, so we need a
That's
platform
right.
now,
Yeah.
because it's a social media time. So we all have our own platform as well. So if we have a joint a social media platform where we really bring our journalistic experience as well, bring the issues involved, and make it more interesting, so that the younger generation should listen, and we can get out of something from them.
Excellent. Yeah. That's really great, Brother Sayyid Atik. That's very well thought, and I liked. Those 2 points. Like you said, you have to be crazy enough to actually do so. Like we see Brother Abdullah Yusuf is also one of them. Like crazy enough, and
Yeah.
has been running Shuprabhat Sydney for long now. I want to actually take this to Brother Rafiq Hussain again. We lost him earlier. Now let's see if we can actually get him back. Brother Rafiq Hussain, can you hear us and can you talk? Brother, yeah, beautiful. We got him back. Brother Rafiq Hussain. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we
Yes,
can
brother.
hear you
You
now.
can hear me. Yeah.
Yes, yes, we can
Look,
hear you.
I don't have much more to add from what all the brothers have mentioned, but I think in terms of journalism, and looking at our younger generation, I think it's a case of whether they have the passion for it or they don't. I mean, it is a career path that that's available, but I think building on our experiences and what we can do, I think brother Saeed just mentioned that we've got to instill that passion into others and use our experiences that we have to try and develop that passion and love for journalism. And I think it'll be based on the work that we do, the topics that we cover, and then in addition to that would be to build our journalists or our future journalists from the ground up. So you're not going to reach that point of becoming a journalist without sort of being starting from writing, for example, as opposed to presenting. So in terms of producing before presenting, something like that.
Yes. Now, Brother Rafiq, thank you very much. Now, very last question to you before we actually wrap up. How you are managing to actually, run such a big media outlet, like, I mean, one of the biggest media outlet in our community, I would say 92.1 FM, and it's really popular. So how are you managing time? And as many speakers already mentioned, that you have to be crazy enough to do so. So what is your thought on that?
Look, we rely heavily on our volunteers, to be honest with you. So although we have a number of key presenters, but obviously, the work and the content and the production and the work that goes on in the background heavily relies on our volunteers. Now, what we have a number of opportunities for volunteers. So obviously, going on air is one thing, but you've got a lot of work in the background that goes on. As I said, in terms of gathering the information, producing programs, having session plans is one component in terms of program delivery for us. But of course, you've got other avenues as well, such as our IT work, such as our mixing, audio mixing, such as our reaching out to sponsors in terms of having that public engagement with businesses and sponsors to support us. So you've got youth as well in the mix as well. So you've got many opportunities that we have to be able to tap into the community through our volunteers and of course other organizations, community leaders. So it's not an easy question to answer, but I think you've got to really turn every single stone that you have to be able to uncover the talent and and to keep people interested and informed in what they actually want to hear and listen to.
That's right. Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, Brother Rafiq Hussain, Syed Atiq Hassan, Hanif Bismi, Ziad Al Dawood, as well as Mr. Yuxel Sifchi, for all your contributions, support to organize this media workshop. And we believe that in future also we can actually work together and we can share our thoughts with each other. And then definitely we can, as Syed Atiq mentioned, that strong community voice we can really build up. Thank you for your time for this evening, and may Allah give you reward for that. And thanks a lot.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
you as well, and
Once
all
again,
your
thank you, and
Brother
assalamu
Abdullah,
alaikum.
for your efforts. And it was a wonderful series of events you have done. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
everybody,
you.
once again, and thank you, viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shuprabhat
Okay,
Sydney.
Assalamu alaikum.
Khuda Hafiz.
Allah
Khuda
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalam.